Something that I feel really proud of recently is I feel very proud of like my courage to grow into myself. I think it feels like sort of like I'm meeting myself again in a way. Because I think for so long, I really sort of like flattened and suppressed my full being. And for the sake of like survival in white spaces. And I think this like reunion between my old experiences, which have like informed and built who I am, with the new have like come together. And it really makes me feel whole. And it feels like I'm coming home to myself and it feels really liberating. And I didn't ever think I'd really reach this point in my life. So that's something that I feel really proud of recently.
Hi, my name is Kiki Ong. I use she and they pronouns, and I currently reside on the unceded territory of the Iswaswa speaking Yupi tribe, otherwise known as the Amamutsin tribal band, that is today occupied and colonized as Santa Cruz, California.
I was born and raised on Shoshone land, which is colonized as Logan, Utah. And my mom taught me how to ski when I was around 5 or 6 years old. Honestly, I think that the biggest part of what makes me feel like I belong in skiing is the people that I'm skiing with. And I think that it's tough to find, that community that you really feel like you can be your full self around and that you don't have to like diminish who you are around them and that they like celebrate you completely. Skiing really feels healing and connecting when you're with the right people. So I am Asian American, specifically Taiwanese and Chinese American. And for things that remind me of my culture in the ski world, I think the biggest thing is like the sharing of snacks, because I think specifically in East Asian culture, it's like one way that a lot of elders in my life have shown me like love and appreciation and care. And so I think when my friends share their snacks with me, I'm just like, wow, like that's exactly what it reminds me of, especially when they bring extra and you just like know that, they had you in mind. It's really sweet. Something I think that I'd like to introduce into the ski world from my culture and background is like definitely snacks. One of my favorite snacks is this like small dish called zongzi. And it's basically like a glutinous rice flour that's stuffed with a bunch of different fillings. So it's like mushrooms, salted eggs, peanuts, like mung beans, you can do like Chinese sausage, fatty pork, yellow beans, and it's wrapped in bamboo leaves and then tied with like twine. And so it's basically just like a little present. And it's like the perfect like lift snack because then you can just like unwrap it and then you have like a whole meal and it's really nourishing and super delicious and you can make it vegetarian or not. And I just think that that would be something that I would love to like share with my friends on a lift. Pre-COVID days, like visiting my parents meant that I would also be playing in the snow. So that was always super exciting. Beaver Mountain up it's near Logan, up Logan Canyon. Yeah, that's where I always ski and have always skied there.
Dude, I have heard that beaver is a secret sleeper on snow.
Dude, it
Like,
totally, totally is. It is unlike any other place that I've skied personally. For the most part, skiing is something that feels really like healing and fun and exciting. I think everyone in the mountaintop community can relate to this. It can sometimes feel disappointing if you're looking at the ski industry as a whole. There's just like a lot of work that needs to be done. And so I think like skiing is not without its complexities, obviously. But I think the reason why I continue to do it is for the simple reason that it just makes me happy. And actually, I guess I will say what I wanted to say before. And I guess the last thing I wanted to add was that, like, just in full transparency and being open with people in the community, and also an effort to like destigmatize mental health. like as somebody who has like depression and anxiety and also borderline personality disorder, it's um it's super tough to like show up in these spaces, but I'm really grateful for communities like Mountaintop and for people like you and Hannah who really make the space so welcoming for folks like me.
Well, yeah, thanks, just thanks for being yourself, and like it's really refreshing